Hello, my name is Kiriath, and today we are going to do a little cheeky range review for the Sisters of Silence. And when I say little, I mean little, because there is absolutely naff all to this range. This is probably going to be the quickest range review we've ever done. It could end up being literally 10% of the length of one of the longer ones, maybe one of the shorter ones even, because this is pretty much it. You want Sisters of Silence? You've got them. You've got a squad of 5. You've got them with swords. You've got them with flamers. You've got them with bolters. And that's everything from Games Workshop. That's the lot. I mean, they look great. In fairness, these are good-looking models. I would argue these are really cool models. The armour is nice. The detail's nice. The fact they've all got a fancy cloak, I like that a lot. The design of the swords is pretty cool. The helmets are awesome. The big plume that comes out the back, all very nicely done. Especially the bit of like, what is it? Like not the loincloth, whatever that thing is at the front. It's not a tabard either. I've forgotten the name of it. Your big bit of cloth and decoration going down the front, like between the legs there. Good looking miniature. Really nice looking miniature. They've got style, they've got class, they're pretty unique in terms of the other models available from Games Workshop. I think they did a really good job with these. The only downside to them is that they are a borderline non-existent range, because this is your lot. You get them with the swords, you get them with the flamers, and the thing is, even when it comes to your 360 angles, you only get to see those two. You don't get to see what they look like from every angle holding a flamer or a bolter, which is just a little bit disappointing. It's a shame, because they're really cool models. The lower half, like the grill over the face, but leaving the rest of the head bare, it's a great look. It's a great look, and it's pretty unique to the Sisters of Silence. It's not something that you see all over the shop. They've got a very distinct style when it comes to their headwear, so to speak. But this is pretty much all you get from the Games Workshop site if you want to do some Sisters of Silence yourself, which is a little bit disappointing. They could expand this. I would love to see them expand it in any way, shape, or form. Just anything. Anything would be great. I would take like an HQ of some kind. That'd be lovely. Something like that. Just anything like that, really. Although I say that, let's not be unfair here. Let's not be unfair. There is indeed an HQ. You have got the Talons of the Emperor. You've got Valerian and Alea, which I don't know if they still have to be taken together and there's absolutely no way of separating them. And I'm also not sure whether she still is unable to use the Misericordia that she's got at her belt or not. But, I mean, it's kind of your lot. It's kind of that's it. It's not the best, shall we put it that way. She is a really cool model. She looks great. Again, quite a unique kind of shape to the armour, very specific to the Sisters of Silence. They don't have the same kind of armour as, say, the Sisters of Battle. They are visually distinct, and I like that. Her sword also is great, by the way. Solid sword, really nice looking sword. But that's kind of your lot. That's all you're getting. And if you do get her, you do have to get him as well. And he's just, I mean, let's be real here. He's got a dumb face. It's just not a good face. It's not a great face. I don't like his face. There's just a look. Maybe it's the eyes. It's the eyes. Yeah, there's something about the eyes. I can't stop staring. It's like he's staring into my soul. Stop looking at me. If you want to go to Forge World, however, you do have some options. Yeah. You've got Janisha Kroll, who is Janisha? Who knows? Who can really tell? It could be anything. Who is, again, a very, very nice model. It's a great model. The sword looks super solid. The cloak is really nicely done. I really like her face grill visor thing. There's something about it that I like even more than the usual ones. That kind of crown that she's got around the back of the head there. It's not a crown, you know what I mean. That kind of flared bit of armour at the back of the neck. Looks super solid. The long purity seals on the cloak are brilliant. It's a good model. It is a good model. But unfortunately, between that, some bolt pistols that you can get if you would like. You can give your Sisters of Silence, a bolt pistol. Well, 2 bolt pistols, technically. Which I mean, it looks good, but it's still the same. It's still, you just have to buy the one box of Sisters of Silence and then buy the bolt pistols and give them to them. It looks grand, but outside of that, even on the Forge World front, you've got your Janisha Kroll, you've got your bolt pistols, and you've got the submarine. Now the submarine I feel is oh man, it's a weird one. All right, I can never decide whether I like it. I forget whether I said that I liked it or not when it first showed up. I can't remember what I said about this thing. It's really weird. It's super weird, even by the standards of like some of the more kind of esoteric and bizarre things that you see in the Horus Heresy in terms of tank designs and kind of interesting weapons that you don't get in 40k. This is just all kinds of odd. It is a floating... Well, technically all submarines can float, but you get what I mean. It's an anti-grav submarine. It has no need to be that shape. It doesn't need to look like that. Like, it clearly has a very distinct inspiration that is totally not necessary for what it actually is, if that makes sense. Like, you could make a transport any shape. Why would you make it that shape specifically? That being said, it has charm. It has a charm to it. It definitely does. It's so weird and so just out of left field that I can't help but have, at the very least, a distinct amount of respect for it, even if I can never decide whether or not I truly like it. Like, it's such an odd choice. It's such an odd choice. It's pretty sizable as well. It is a chunky beast. And, oh man, you know what? It's grown on me. Even as I look at it, it is growing on me. It really is. There's nothing like it. I think that's its biggest, strongest selling point. There's nothing like it. There is nothing else like it in 30k or 40k. This is the only vehicle that looks like this. Even the aircraft don't really necessarily 100% look like this. It's totally unique. And that has to be a plus, right? At the very least, you've got to give it bonus points for being totally unique. What a weird vehicle. What a freak. Why did you make it like this? And yet I can't help but respect it. Makes no sense.
It makes no damn sense. Compels me though.
You know what? No, I've decided I do like it. Screw it. I like it. I've changed. I'm going back on everything I've just said. I do like it. Look at it. It's a flying submarine. It's an anti-grav submarine. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you like that? It makes somehow, for some reason, it makes more sense than the hovercraft the Admech have got. I'm just going to say it. I'm just going to put it out there. Sue me. It's the truth. So there we go. That is the entirety of the Sisters of Silence range. And, yeah, it's a good range. It's just a shame it's so piddly small and pathetic. The models look good. The amount of variety in terms of weapons isn't terrible, but it could just do with being roughly 3 or 4 times the size to be taken fully seriously. I think that's fair, right? I think that's fair. 4 or 5 times the size? Maybe, well, 3 or 4. I mean, even twice the size would be a nice start. 1 extra kit for the infantry, 1 more vehicle, 1 more HQ. That'd do. That'd expand it out pretty significantly compared to what it is now, which is a real pity, because they do look good. Come on, any chance? Although maybe you should do all the Eldar stuff first, and all the other Xenos stuff. Yeah, the more I'm talking, the more I'm thinking that's probably never going to happen. Let me know what you think of these ladies in the comments down below. Anything that stands out, she's being particularly good. It shouldn't be hard to decide. There's only like 3 kits. Let me know in the comments. In the meantime, feel free to click all the things. Patreon, video, subscribe, all that stuff. Click it if you like. Don't click if you don't want to. And as always, there's an affiliate link in the description for Element Games, which you can use to support the channel if you would like. I leave it in your capable hands. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.